Ahoy hoy everyone, welcome to Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. I'm Craig Williams. Today I'm here with Rhino and Erica because we are having breakfast at Rick's Sports Bar and Grill, a place that I can honestly say I've never eaten breakfast at. I've had lunch here plenty of times, usually when I'm here working and need a quiet place to hide away. And sometimes it's not so quiet. Sometimes there's a lot of conventioners, but it's usually a solid spot to just sit and relax inside. And yeah, they also have breakfast. And it was on our list, and Erica said there's something here that someone needs to try from our team, so that's why we chose it. And I'm ready to get inside because Florida is heating up very quickly as it does in the morning. So let's not waste any more time. Just need to tell you this is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. If you like our content and you want to support us, book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Costs you no extra money and you get the support of one of the awesome Dreams Unlimited Travel agents. So head over to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com today for a free no obligation quote. Okay, let's head inside and go to Rick's Sports Bar and Grill and see what's on the menu. Oh, there's Erica. Hey, Erica, have you had breakfast here before?
Never.
Okay, good information.
Yummy, yummy.
For my breakfast this morning, I went with something a little indulgent and went with the Dulce de Leche Maduros French toast. That's $16. It is brioche bread soaked in their delightful homemade crema, topped with sweet plantains and drizzled caramel. Now this comes with a side of applewood bacon or kielbasa sausage. And if you know anything about me, if there is kielbasa in the room, I'm gonna eat that kielbasa. So I went with the kielbasa, and then I also, like a little piggy, added a side of house potatoes because whenever I'm at a breakfast, I have to have my home fries. I have to have my potatoes. So the house potatoes were delicious. They were like just the right amount of crispy, just the right amount of soft. They were seasoned with something on top. They had some like veggies cut up with them. Didn't even need it. Just the potatoes themselves. They were delish. I ate them all, like inhaled them. I didn't even put a sauce. No ketchup, no hot sauce, no nothing. Just inhaled them. Now the dulce de leche French toast, I'm leaving out the Spanish word this time, sorry, was delicious. It is these 3 slices of this really thick French toast that comes with like a side of whipped cream. Well, now my hand's sticky and I'm gonna die. And I feel like the server asked me if I wanted syrup with it, and I was like, no, I think these will be sweet enough, and they were delicious. The dulce de leche, like the crema, is that what they call it? Crema on this? Soaked in our delightful homemade crema. Yeah, drizzled caramel. I don't know, whatever. The sauce was great. It was really, really good. It was one of those where I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a couple of bites, but I ate like 2/3 of it. And it's been really hard not to just continue to pick up and try and eat more of it, because not only is it just solid French toast by itself, like perfectly cooked French toast, it's then like has this like delicious sweetness like sauce on top of it. For me, I'd argue like maybe if you were gonna get this and like split this and like something else with somebody else, so like everybody could get a little taste of it. That's how I usually do the sweet stuff at breakfast though. I like to split a waffle or a pancake or French toast, and then we'll all get something else, something a little more, I don't know, healthy, whatever we call it healthy today. We're at Disney, who cares? Be as healthy or as unhealthy as you want, baby, it doesn't matter.
I ordered the Avocado Toast, which is $14, and it's fresh crushed avocado spread on multi-grain toast topped with farm-fresh Sunnyside eggs. And it's served with a spring mix salad and a lemon vinaigrette. And it was okay. I always order avocado toast. I love avocado toast. And at Disney, the place who still does it the best right now is House of Blues over at Disney Springs. But I think my issue with this is that it was lacking some flavor. And that's on me. I could have added extra salt and pepper or hot sauce, but I wanted to have it like as it was meant to be eaten. And I mean, it was fine. It was nothing out of this world. But if you are here and you're looking for a safe option, if you have a dairy allergy or something that's a plant-based option, this is the way to go. This was, a decent breakfast. I am full. I mean, obviously, what the boys got looks even better than what avocado toast could look like, but I still enjoyed it. I just wish there was more flavor added to this, maybe like some pickled onions or something, just something a little different, because there were tomatoes on it, but it really didn't do much to the avocado toast. But I did mention when we were just talking amongst ourselves that a $14 avocado toast that comes with eggs, you don't always see everywhere. Normally it's like avocado toast, $13, maybe $14, plus like an extra dollar or two to get eggs. So I thought like that was actually a nice price for this. So that's the one thing that made me really happy about the avocado toast. But overall, I can say that it was just okay. The spring mix salad, it was nice, it was fine, it's what you would expect, but nothing overwhelmingly amazing. But I'm still happy.
I know for table service dining reviews, we don't usually eat on camera, but because of the item that I ordered, I feel like I have to make an exception. And I ordered the chicken stuffed waffles for $18. It's described as our twist on a new favorite. 4 Mickey waffles stuffed with chicken tenders and served with maple syrup. Served with herb butter house potatoes. I already ate my potatoes because I was ravished and I poured hot sauce all over them. They were fantastic. They were crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. I didn't need the hot sauce because they were seasoned well. There was enough peppers and onions in there that they were very flavorful. The side of potatoes, I'm a fan of. But let's talk about this Mickey waffle. Like, you legitimately wouldn't know that there was a chicken tender inside here. I mean, there is, but you wouldn't know it from looking at it from the outside. So Erica explains to me that this went viral on social media because of it, and I'm not sure if it's warranted because of how it's going to taste, but we'll have to find out here. So we're going to start by doing a little dip in the maple syrup. Pour it all over the menu. You're welcome. When I'm eating Mickey waffles, I always start by eating off the ears, and that has revealed that I'm not quite to the chicken tender yet, so I have one more bite. I will say, the ears of the waffle, they're nice. They're fresh like a Mickey waffle, just like you would want. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a lot of maple syrup on this one. Probably not, but let's see if I get into the tender next. Oh, gosh. It's very difficult to see a nice, clean section of the chicken tender in here because I went to bite through it and I couldn't. I don't think it's because I hit the stick. That is always possible, but I think it's because the chicken tender is just so crispy inside there. I'm not 100% sure how they make this. I'm throwing syrup and powdered sugar all over the place. I'm assuming what they do is they fry a chicken tender and then they just place it in the batter on the stick as they put it in and then do the normal Mickey waffle flips. So if that's the case, then I guess there's a potential that this is a chicken tender that's been fully cooked, and then also it's technically being twice cooked, and that might be why it's so hard to get through, but let me try one more time here.
Use those choppers.
You can now see the complete cross-section of the chicken, and if you're not watching this, you're listening about this. This chicken is a white piece of chicken tender in there. It is bone dry, though. It is
Bone dry.
so dry. It's so overcooked. So while the waffle itself is pleasant for the most part, it's also, the waffle's a little bit on the well done side. The ears were fine, but where the chicken tender is, it's a little overdone for my taste in Mickey waffles. But the chicken is almost, it's almost like just chewing on chicken jerky on the inside. So not really pleasant. I totally understand this going viral from the fact that it's a cute way to serve this, but from a taste perspective, this one wasn't it. I don't think it would go viral over the taste, but presentation, magnificent.
I decided to do some biting on either side of the waffle that Craig gave me to make the Texas Longhorn symbol, or the reproductive organs, whichever you see here. It's a Rorschach test for us all. But I don't know, like if I was eating this without the stick, I'm not sure that as eating it, I would even know there was chicken in it. I think I would have just kept eating and been like, this waffle tastes golden brown. I think calling it a chicken tender seems to be playing fast and loose with the word tender. I'd call it popcorn chicken. Ugh.
We have now made it to the rating portion of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and share my numbers here. So for ambiance, I'm giving the restaurant a 7. It's right like in front of their quick service. I wouldn't say this is like the most beautiful restaurant I've been to, but it's not super loud. And there are some pretty aspects, like I like the windows, I love the lighting in here. But so ambiance, a 7. Presentation and preparation, this mainly goes off of like how seeing everyone's plates came out. I'm really like impressed with how everything looked, so I'm gonna, I'm in a good mood, so I'm gonna give that a 10. Okay, I really thought everything came out very pretty. Quality and taste, I'm gonna give a 9, because even though like there wasn't all that flavor that I wanted, I still think that the avocado was fresh. I think the salad that I got was nice and fresh as well. So the quality is just it's just very good food. So I'm going to give that a 9. Service, I'm going to give an 8. Our waters have been filled. He's been very nice with helping us and making sure that my allergy was taken care of. In my opinion, I'm giving the cost a 9 because I think everything is actually priced pretty decently here, which leaves me at a 43 out of 50 or a 4.3 out of 5.
Well, it's time for me to give my numbers. What have we here? My numbers. Okay, so for the ambiance, I agree with Erica. I give it a 7 just because it has been very delightful while we're here, very quiet. It hasn't been very full. I do like stuff like the chandelier is nice, the windows, it's nice and bright in this area. But then also like as a sports bar, I can see it end up being very loud. I mean, there are a lot of TVs here, so it's a great place to catch a game, bruh. Which I'm not knocking anybody like Erica who would be doing that, but it really is. We do get asked that question a lot. We talk about the City Works at Disney Springs as being one of those. I think this is a good option for one of the resorts. I could imagine it getting very loud, and it isn't a walkway, so it's kind of like a little bit of an open. The side of the restaurant is very wide open, so I could see it maybe getting a little noisy in here. But it looks like there's a good selection of beers on tap, so I'm not going to knock it too much here. But the food prep, I give an 8. I thought everything looked good. I thought it was cool how Craig's waffles were served on the stick. I thought that was very fun and cute. And for quality of taste, I'm also giving it an 8. Everything I had was delicious. I don't think I mentioned the kielbasa. I mentioned getting kielbasa, but I didn't talk about what it tastes like. They did like that butterfly cut down the middle of it and fried it like that, and it was very good. It was very good. I'd honestly, if I should have just ordered another side of kielbasa and just ate like a bunch of kielbasa, but so I'm giving it an 8 based on my meal. And then the service, I give a 9. I thought our server he's super nice. He's very, the waters were filled like Erica said. He leaves us alone the right amount, which I really appreciate. Sometimes servers who are always there make me very like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm like taking up space at a table. And then for the cost, I give it an 8. I feel like I got a pretty large, my French toast was very good, and for $16, I feel like it was a pretty large helping. And then also that came with the side of the kielbasa. Like, yeah, that was a pretty hearty, like, large breakfast for $16. So I give it there. Character interactions, a 0. I am still waiting. I have yet to see a single character come around. I don't know where they are. I thought maybe 3 caballeros because we were out here, but what's that, Erica? There's no characters here? Well, color me stupid. So that would bring my total to a 40 out of 50, which is a 4 out of 5. And I have to say, I am shocked because when the group text message said we're going to go to Rick's Sports Bar for breakfast, I said, this has to be a joke. And I didn't even know where this place was or what it was really called. And then I was like, oh, I think I came here once for a beer with a friend. So I'm very happy we ended up here. This is actually honestly one of my favorite breakfast stops that we've made. So I would recommend it and I would return.
I'm going to have the lowest score at the table because I think I was the only person who wasn't impressed with their food. And, I'll start with the ambiance. While the others rated it pretty highly, I'm giving it a 6 because to me, when I walk into when I walk into Rick's, the first thing I think is they could pick this up and drop it immediately into an airport, and it would feel exactly like an airport lounge and restaurant. Between all of the TVs, the overall vibe, it makes me feel like I'm over at MCO for some reason. So for me, it's a 6. Like, I'm looking out at the quick service across the way and being like, I feel like that has a little bit more charm than this place, but it's not. It has been quiet this morning, so that is a big plus. For food prep and presentation, I gave it an 8 because, like everyone else has said, I thought that the plates came out looking really delicious. I've been looking at what other people have been ordering, and it looks good all around. I mean, we're now sitting here so long it's into lunch, and even lunch looks like it's being served up in a nice way. So I'll give it an 8. For the quality and taste, because I have to go based on my meal, particularly, it was a 5. The potatoes saved the score a little bit, but the chicken stuffed waffles were just not good. I think Rhino would agree with me, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, they were not good. So if you want it for the viral sensation of it, then go for it. But if you're actually looking for a breakfast that you want to enjoy, it's not it. Try something else on the menu. For service, I gave it a 9. I think that like a 9 is the signature score that you can get, and to get the 10, you have to have the Disney difference, kind of like what we saw at the Hollywood and Vine buffet, where people were actually like going out of their way to come up and talk to us that weren't even our servers, just like going the extra mile. So our server was incredible. Like we said, drinks were always filled, very, very professional, and it's just very close to that complete Disney difference, but not quite all the way there. And for cost, I'm giving it an 8, and I feel like mine, I can understand $18 for the entire like chicken stuffed waffles little sensation that they had wanting to go on there. But like looking at a lot of the other menu items, like their all-American breakfast is 15, their big omelet is 18, southern biscuit chicken is 18, country beef skillet 20, bagel and lox 17. It's like it's all right in that price range. So while it might be a little bit overpriced, you also have to remember this is a convention hotel, so they are also, I think, banking on people coming here who are working on their company per diem that don't mind if the breakfast is a little bit more expensive than normal. But I mean, I feel like it still falls in line with the breakfast that you would find all throughout Disney property that's not quick service. So I think it's fair in that way. So that brings my total to 36 out of 50, or a 3.6 out of 5. And I know that seems harsh, but really it just comes down to me for the quality and taste and the ambiance, but everything else I think has been fine. If you're staying at this hotel, I think you're going to have a great meal. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend to go out of your way to come here, but if you're already here, you're going to have a good time. And I've seen it at night when it gets rowdy with conventioners. It's actually a lot of fun. So yeah, if you're looking for a lively spot, Rick's is definitely it. But that's going to do it for this Disney Dining Review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you were watching this on YouTube, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave comments, questions, video suggestions in the comments section. If you are listening to this, subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and leave us a positive rating and review when possible. And if you want to support us more, book a vacation through Dreams Unlimited Travel. Get a free no obligation quote today at dreamsunlimitedtravel.com. But that's going to do it for us here at Rick's at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. We'll see you again real soon with another Disney Dining Review. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay hungry.
Yummy, yummy.